Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kay, and if you're not new here, you've probably been wondering where on earth I've been, although maybe not. Maybe you've just been thinking, oh there you go, she's disappeared again. If that's the case, sorry. This is not the vlog I was hoping to be posting. It's also not when I was hoping to be posting it. I am going to say here, little disclaimer, partway through this video I am going to be talking about some sensitive topics that might make a few of you uncomfortable. I'm going to be talking about grief, mental health, bereavement. If that is something that you are not up for, that is absolutely fine. I'm going to pop a timestamp either on the screen now or in either the description box or the comments down below. So if you wanna skip ahead past those points, please feel free. I really don't mind. If however you don't mind and maybe you're curious about what's been going on, that's okay too. I probably would be in your position. Maybe you just don't care and you're just thinking, oh, just crack on with the beauty stuff. That's fine too. This might not be the video for you though. I've got an intro to this vlog already because I'd already filmed it. The vlog that you're about to see, I started filming in July, around about the 14th, I think. Yeah, it was the 14th of July I started filming this vlog. My intention was for it to be a week, and then I was going on a family trip with my husband and my son, and I was going to film all of that and vlog that too, and then stuff happened, so I couldn't do it for one reason or another. It just didn't happen. So what you're about to see is a combination of about 2 weeks worth of stuff from July. Yes, I know it's December. All will become clear if you want to know, obviously. For those of you that are going to skip past the other bits, just suffice it to say I wasn't able to do it. So I'm going to just let past me take over for a little while, and then I'll pop back in a little while just to talk to you a little bit about what happened. So yeah, I'll see you in a little while. Hi everyone, happy Monday. Welcome to this week's vlog. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kay, and if you are returning, welcome back. So this week, what's happening this week? Not a lot planned, to be honest. I have just taken my son to school. He was one of a handful of kids that was waiting to go in this morning. as a lot of schools did in this country, our school said that if the kids had watched the match, or they were likely to watch the match, then we could take them in for about 10 o'clock this morning and they wouldn't get a late mark or anything, which is great. However, at 10 o'clock this morning, I've got my grocery delivery arriving, so I've got a fly on my shoulder. Get off. So I've had to take him in at normal time. So I'm sure that'll be a reason why I'm a terrible parent when he turns into a stroppy teenager in a few years. But so be it. It is what it is. I've taken him in. So I am a little toasty actually. It's a bit warm this morning. A bit warm and humid, if I'm honest. So not great. So I've just got back from taking him. I am about to have a little munch on some yogurt and granola. No, this isn't all I will be having. I will probably go and get some fruit after I finish this as well. I'm just not massively hungry, to be honest. I've eaten quite a lot of junk over the last couple of days. If you watched last week's vlog, you will have seen that on Saturday, we went to a wedding reception, buffet. I hammered the buffet, and then yesterday I was just feeling lazy, so I ate quite a lot of junk food yesterday. So not great for the healthy eating, but Monday, new week, we're back on it. So that's that. Yesterday, Sunday, I dragged my family out for a little walk. Neither one of them was thrilled about it until we actually went, and then my son was excited at the idea of going to a park. My husband probably could have taken it either way, but I think he quite enjoyed having the sort of quality family time, if I'm honest. He probably wouldn't admit that. But other than that, it was just a fairly chilled day yesterday. I am going to catch up on a little reading this morning before my shopping arrives, and then I do have to go to work later. I'm working till late today, so that's unfortunate, but it pays the bills, so we'll suck it up. But it does mean that I haven't got a lot of time to do anything substantial really. And tomorrow will probably be more of the same because I have to go to work tomorrow till late again. And then Wednesday and Thursday I am actually off work then, so I've got nothing planned. Well, I'm going jogging with at least one friend from work on Thursday, but other than that I don't think there's anything else planned, so I think we'll just have to try and make something up as we go along. But yeah, this is me checking in and welcoming you to this week's vlog. I guess I'll see you later in the week. See you later. Hi everyone, just checking in. It is Wednesday today, and honestly I don't think I'm going to get up to much today. I'm feeling a bit flat. I've done late shifts for a couple of days and I'm always just zonked after those late nights, early mornings with the school run. Not fun. But yeah, so I'm feeling flat anyway. And I've also had a little bit of news this morning, which has, honestly, it's knocked me a little bit sick. It's not my news, but it does affect someone very near and dear to me. So I'm just really feeling for him right now. Not going to get emotional. I'm not going to get emotional. Yeah, so I don't really feel up to doing much, to be honest. So I'm not going to be. I am going to get some lunch in a moment because I've not really had much to eat today and I'm quite hungry. So I'm gonna see about getting some lunch. I might order something and be really naughty. So we'll see how that goes. But other than that, there's not much happening today. I'm going jogging with my friend from work tomorrow, so I'll probably take you with me for that. There's only so much jogging content you can see, I know, and really you don't see me jogging. You just see feet and a park and my sweaty face afterwards. But maybe there'll be an opportunity if we take a little bit of a pit stop for me to show you some scenery or something. But yeah, other than that, not much else planned for this week. So don't know what that means for this vlog. We'll just have to see how it goes. But that's it for me for now anyway. I guess I'll see you later on. Bye. Hi, me again, as in Kay from December 2024, and this is your warning now. So if you are sensitive to the topics I talked about at the beginning of this video, this is your cue to either skip ahead or leave, and I will catch you in the next video, in which case, no hard feelings. I'll see you again, hopefully, soon, hopefully. If you are sticking around though, let's talk. So, a quick sip of tea. The clip you've just seen, it's been very hard for me to come back and look at that. I'm going to try not to get emotional. I'm going to try to just let you know as quickly as possible so that we can move on without too much drama. But I think it's important, I know I've said this before, but I think it's important to show the other side of life as well as all the happy stuff. And quite frankly, I'd like some happy stuff at the moment. So that clip, I filmed it, and it's a bit, like I said, it's been really hard for me to come back to it because the foreshadowing in that clip is quite frankly horrific. I say something's happened, it's nothing to do with me. Little did I know that a few hours later I was going to find out that actually I was going to be going through something very, very similar. I also said I probably wasn't going to be doing much for the rest of the day. I ended up quite busy for the next month or so. Yeah, so anyway, I think it's a case of be careful what you wish for sometimes, isn't it? I wanted to have something to do. Wasn't planning on that though. So what happened? I filmed that clip. I did order some lunch. I ordered a Subway salad. Pretty sure I had a cookie or something with it as well, because I thought, oh, that's quite naughty. Oh well, never mind, I'm going to do it anyway. And while I was eating my lunch, I thought, I need to talk to my mum. She knew my friend, and I knew that she'd want to know what had happened with him. So there was also a few other things I needed to update her on, about my son, her grandson. So I wanted to talk to her, and quite frankly, after the morning I'd had, after hearing that news, I just wanted to talk to my mum. I didn't get that chance. Shit. Very long story short, I tried calling her multiple times and couldn't get through. She's housebound. She was paranoid about leaving the house, particularly after the good old pandemic. And when I couldn't get hold of her, the first couple of times wasn't too concerned. Could have been anything. She could have been, you know, making lunch. She could have been in the bathroom, whatever. After sort of the 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th time of me trying to call her and still not being able to get through, I knew that there was something wrong. I called my brother. He hadn't heard from her. He hadn't been to see her that day, so I knew that she hadn't been kept busy with him. And I called my husband and said, I need you to come home early. I need you to come and sort our son out because he was at school. I need to go to my mum's. And I knew. Before I even got there, I knew. But I hoped I was wrong. I hoped I was just being over dramatic, because it does happen sometimes. But I wasn't wrong. unfortunately she had passed away. Sorry. So as you can imagine, not only was I very busy, but it was also just really hard to be in the right frame of mind to be doing much of anything, if I'm going to be honest. I did have to take some time off work due to my mental health. I'm currently waiting for counselling. I mean, we're 5 months on, but hey ho. I was expecting it. The waiting lists are horrendous, and I'm quite lucky in that as it goes, I'm generally okay. I'm not the worst case scenario, let's say. So I'm dealing with it. I'm getting there. I'm trying to incorporate some of my old cognitive behavioural therapy techniques into my life. Minimal success. I've had some success with it. I'm feeling much better than I did, but it's really it's hard. It's hard, and it's been hard to try and come back to social media, because I knew I wanted to talk about it. I knew I didn't want to just pretend it had never happened. But it's been a lot. There's been a range of emotions. You know, families are families. There's always something going on there. You know, no one's perfect. But our family has been through a lot over the years, and it's just been really hard to accept what's happened and accept events leading up to what happened, and not feel a mixture of anger and sadness and just general confusion, I guess, as well. So I've just found it really hard to feel like I could come back and do anything like this. The longer I left it, the worse it's got. So I got to a point last week where I just thought, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just bite the bullet and do it, because if I don't, it's never gonna happen. So here I am. I don't know how regular my content is going to be from now on. I just know that I'm going to do my best, and that is all I can do. I can't commit to anything regular. I've never been able to do that. It's still really hard for me to do that. So I'm not gonna force myself. I'm not gonna create a schedule for myself when I don't need to. I'm just going to film as and when I can, post as and when I can, and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully I can get to a point where I feel a bit more like myself and I can be a bit more consistent, but until then, I'm afraid it is what it is. I'm okay. I'm obviously not 100%, but I'm okay. It's just taken me some time to get to this point, and like I said, that last clip, that was hard to watch. But anyway, so that's the really morbid stuff. Hopefully from now on I can start posting some slightly more cheerful, or at least slightly more upbeat, less depressing content. Every time I say that, something else happens, so I'm touching all the wood. I'm hoping that things can be a bit smoother and more plain sailing from now on. I did get to a point where I said to people at work, every time I ask what next, the universe replies. So hence no plans. I'm planning nothing. I'm not planning anything, especially when it comes to YouTube. I'm planning nothing. I'm just going to take things as it comes, because every time I plan, it all goes wrong. On that note, the family trip that I was supposed to be going on with my husband and my son we were supposed to do that on the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5 days. 5 days after she passed away. And we did genuinely go, what are we going to do? What are we going to have to cancel? We didn't cancel. My brother basically told me, you need to go on holiday. My husband said, what are you going to do if you stay at home other than mope? I had very, very mixed feelings about going, but we did go, and as much as I could do, had a lovely time. It was always there in the back of my head. I was having to field phone calls and that as well, which wasn't amazing, but had to be done. As I said, there is only me and my brother, and I am the oldest child, so therefore I got noted down as next of kin. So there was that. But yeah, so the rest of this video, there's going to be no talking because I didn't film. I couldn't talk. I filmed some clips while we were away. For some reason I was still thinking about vlogging, but also thinking, why am I doing this? So I filmed clips, but I wasn't really sure what I was going to do with them, and I think I'm just going to post some clips of our trip and maybe post some little subtitle type things, some like text to sort of explain what's going on in them, because I couldn't talk. There was no way I was going to be able to just turn the camera on myself and be cheerful and explain what we were doing for the day. So the rest of this video is going to be our trip to Rhyl. We had 4 days and then we came back, and then from that point on, like I said, I've filmed nothing. So that will be the vlogs up to date ish. I'm really sad that I've missed autumn. I love autumn, and it would have been so nice to film some vlogs with all the pretty colours and the trees and all the autumn stuff that happens, but I needed to be ready and I wasn't ready. So I gave myself some grace. I cut myself some slack, and I left it for another few weeks. I will start filming vlogs again from now. In fact, I've already filmed some stuff earlier on today. So there will be December vlogs. Again, I don't know how regular. We're going to see how it goes. Plan for nothing, and then you're not disappointed when it doesn't happen. That's the motto of my life at the moment. Hopefully I can get to a point where I can be more positive. But right now, the pessimist in me is winning out. On that being said, it is really nice to be back in front of the camera. I really hope that I can keep doing this. I'm not ready to give this up yet. I've thought about it several times. I've genuinely thought maybe all of these disasters happening regularly, every time I say I'm coming back, something else happens. Maybe it's a sign. Maybe I should just give up, but I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to admit defeat. So I'm here for now. Fingers crossed I can stay here for a little while longer. So thank you for watching. As I said, there is some stuff after this, so if you want to see some holiday clips, keep watching. But with that being said, I really do hope everyone's well, and I will hopefully see you all in another video very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye. it's a bit steep. Ah.